Hello my fellow theme park nerds, and I've just seen something very exciting online in a Facebook group. I've just seen images of Tayto Park's new roller coasters. That's right, there's 2 roller coasters they're building. The planning permission has been submitted yesterday and you can see all the documents online, and it appears to be an inverted coaster or a flying coaster and then some kind of shuttle sit-down coaster. It's 101 feet tall, is the highest coaster. The second one looks like about half that height, so around 50 or 60 feet tall. It's planned for 2021 completion. It's planned for them to start building it next year, I believe. People are saying that they think it could be a Vekoma, but I've had a look around. I've not found any confirmation that it's a Vekoma. I hope it is Vekoma. RCDB is saying Zierer, if that's how you say it. So I'm not sure about that. I don't know if I've ever been on a good Zierer roller coaster, but I've had a look online. They've built some good roller coasters recently, so who knows, could be good if it is Zierer. And yeah, so the last time I visited Tayto Park was in 2015, just after their Gravity Group Woody opened, called Cool Cullen. And the park's only been open since 2010. Last year they also opened a Viking Voyage, which is an interlinked water ride. So that's really cool. They've been constantly building little bits and bobs here and there. They've been developing the park, and now they're planning for the next few years to be building 2 roller coasters. One of them looks like a flying coaster, an inverted coaster. The other looks like a sit-down shuttle coaster, like a boomerang kind of coaster. The plans are here, so here you are. You can see them now. They look quite interesting. The coaster looks quite good, even though it's not very tall. It's only 101 feet tall. Apparently around 3,000 foot long, and yeah, it looks interesting. First drop looks quite steep, and then it goes down. It looks like it has a bit of airtime. It has a few inversions, it looks like, including a couple of looking like 0 gyros, potentially corkscrew. Not really much else. It kind of stays quite low down. It doesn't really go too high up after its initial drop. Looks like after the first lift it drops down around all the way down to the ground level. It looks like it does a quick 0G, then does a big sharp overbank turn, back over through another 0G, then it looks like it does an airtime hill. Then it looks like it's got a few low down to the ground, potentially inversions and corners and twists and turns, so looks quite interesting. The shuttle coaster doesn't look as good. It looks like it's more of a family ride because it, like I say, it's around 50 or 60 feet tall and it's not very long. This appears to look like it starts with a reverse lift and then a few hills, and then it goes up a vertical, well, not a vertical spike, but quite a steep spike, and has a bit of a twist at the top of that. I hope it's a Vekoma, because Vekoma seem to be doing some really cool things these days. It does look kind of Vekoma-ish, but looking on RCDB has thrown me if it could potentially be a Zierer roller coaster, because I've never really heard of them being particularly good. I could be wrong on that, but Vekoma look like they're building some really cool stuff at the moment. It's hard to say. These plans do show the roller coaster in good detail, like it's proper detailed plans of all the supports, the track, everything. So yeah, I'm very excited about this. I can't wait to go back to that park because it was a great park. You get free crisps, or you did when I last went, so that's always good. It was the first time I'd been to Ireland, so that's good as well, to go see other places. Yeah, so 2021 is apparently when this is going to be finished. The application was submitted yesterday, and yeah, it's good to see another park that's only been open less than 10 years is developing and becoming something good. But it's quite exciting because this has also got animals. It's a good park. If you've not been, you should visit, because Tayto Park is great fun. And like I say, I hadn't really had that much drive to go to Ireland before, but when that park got built I went to Ireland, and then I also went to Dublin, and I also went to other places around Ireland and explored it a bit and stayed over, so it's more tourism for Ireland as well, so it's always good. I think this is their only proper theme park that they've got. I might be wrong with that, but it seems like it's their major theme park, and it's only been open since 2010, sorry. So yeah, I'll keep you updated on the plans if anything changes. Like I said, there are some images here. If we have a look through some images now, so you can see here there's a twisted reverse hump, which it looks like it's one of the spikes that the shuttle coaster will go up. You can see it's like above the, looks like it's around the station area for the other roller coaster. You can see here that, yeah, apparently 106 feet tall actually. Other parts say 101. You can see it's got a 0G roll that's 86 feet tall. You've got another one, an Airtime hill, which is 88 feet tall. You've got an overbank turn, which is 94 feet tall. You can see the shuttle coaster is 97 feet tall. Yeah, and you can see compared to Cullen, which is their Woody, it's a bit shorter than that, and that ride is quite a big ride. I mean, ideally it would be bigger, this new one, but it's still, that's not 101 feet, that's still decent. And you can see the profile of it here against Cullen, which looks like it'll be a really cool skyline to add to the park. It's going to be really good looking. You can see here the mishmash of track. It looks quite compact, which is good, so they have plenty of space for other roller coasters, of course. Yeah, there's also a 3D render here, which I wasn't sure if it was actually going to be about like an actual 3D render for this roller coaster, but it is, and it's hard to tell what it is. It looks like it could be new generation Vekoma track, but the 3D render shows an inverted coaster, definitely doesn't show a flying coaster. So yeah, I've not been on a new generation Vekoma inverted coaster, so I've not been on many new Vekomas, to be honest. So it'll be interesting to see what that's like, because what I'm used to with the old SLCs and then some of the Disney Vekoma rides. So yeah, it's looking at this render, it looks cool. It's got a path where it's got like an overbank turn going over it. You can see that that the shuttle coaster and the other coaster sort of intertwine. So yeah, should be really good. I'm really excited about this. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you found this interesting. All the links are in the description for all the plans. All the links for the plans for this are in the description, so if you want to go have a look yourself, there's a lot of PDFs you can look through to show you sort of the planning involved with these rides, which is quite interesting. So yeah, I hope you found it interesting to watch this, and if you did, leave a comment, like, yeah, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, bye.